All right, let's head over to the last news story here. Redfall developer seems to be returning to its roots for its next game. After Redfall disappointed in May, developer Arkane Studios may be looking to make a return to its immersive sim roots for the next title. Almost 3 months after Redfall's massively disappointing launch, Arkane Studios may be looking to return to form for its next game. Arkane Studios, a Bethesda studio which is now also part of the Xbox first-party family, has become known for high-quality immersive sims. Highly praised games like Dishonored and Prey have helped gain its notoriety over the years. As its sister studio Arkane Lyon amazed critics with Deathloop in 2021, even more eyes turned back to Arkane Austin's vampire-slaying Redfall as the studio's first title as part of Xbox. After being delayed out of summer 2022, Arkane Studios' open-world looter shooter Redfall finally launched earlier this year, but missed the mark both in terms of rampant technical issues and poor design choices. Arkane stepping away from its signature single-player immersive sim prowess and attempting a Borderlands-style co-op looter shooter in the studio's first ever open world is something that's been since reported to be a call made by parent company ZeniMax several years prior to Xbox's Bethesda buyout. Looking at other multiplayer-focused Bethesda games from that time, like Fallout 76 and Wolfenstein Youngblood, it adds up that ZeniMax was at a financial low point, thus tasking its lauded single-player studios to produce potentially more lucrative multiplayer titles. I'd never even put that together. All at the same time, all these games were coming out from ZeniMax that were all multiplayer. Fallout, Wolfenstein, and then eventually this came out. That's crazy. Now with Arkane Austin picking up the pieces and moving forward, it would seem like it may be returning to what made the studio great. On Twitter, Idlesoft highlighted a posting on ZeniMax's job board for a lead technical engineer to join Arkane Austin. The posting specifically mentions the need for experience with single-player action RPGs and immersive sims, two terms that describe Arkane's past work perfectly. So yeah, there's like a little screenshot of the job listing: lead technical engineer. They're looking to develop AAA games for PC and console systems, and focusing on the whole single player RPG immersive sim. So hopefully this is a return to form. Now, have you tried Redfall at all, Adrian? Because I know you have an Xbox now. You went out and bought a Series S, and you have Game Pass, I assume. Have you ever fired it up just for a minute to see what's going on over there?
I haven't even had the inkling to.
Okay. Wow.
Have you?
No, I never fired it up. After all the reviews came out, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And then after Selkies told us he would play it for us, I didn't touch it.
That was the big thing. After we heard from him, I was like, well, I guess I don't need to play this. And I even got an Xbox. I can go download it right now, and I'm not gonna do it.
Like I'd be curious to read through the patch notes and see what they've fixed, like how it's differed, like how it differs now 3 months, 4 months later. Because if they've fixed a lot, then heck, I'd be down to download it and play it for a weekend. Like now that you have an Xbox, try it out.
If it's as samey as Selkie said,
yeah, that takes more than just a few updates to fix.
Right.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I hope this is a good sign for them. I hope this actually means what it says it does, where we're going to get a new single player out of them. I actually never played Dishonored game, but I played Prey and really loved Prey.
Okay.
I have the Dishonored games on... I think I have them both on PlayStation and Steam, because they were given away, at least one of... I think Dishonored 2 was given away as like a free game on PlayStation Plus at one point, and I feel like on Steam I also got, or no, Epic, the Epic Game Store, I think I got them for free. So I would love to try them out, because I know some people like, they regard like Dishonored as like one of the greatest games of all time, like the first one, and even the second, like the first the Dishonored games.
They are excellent,
fantastic, and it's crazy to me that I've never played them. So maybe one of these days I will. I've been playing a lot more games lately since I got the Steam Deck, so that's been helping. But But yeah, what do you think about this? I mean, obviously, I assume you're looking forward to this kind of change, going back to single player, since Redfall was such a disaster.
I don't know if it's a change or as much as them just returning to their roots, and that's fine with me, because when they get a chance to do their single player RPG stories, they make some top tier stuff. So them going back to be able to focus on what they do best, I'm fine with that. They gave multiplayer a shot, as best as they could, given the circumstances that they were in. Maybe had they had the resources necessary and the people and skill sets necessary and the time to actually flesh this out, we may have gotten a different Redfall, but it just wasn't the case. So it's probably better to just, focus on what your strengths are, and everybody knows Arkane for their single player RPGs. So stick with what you're good at.
Exactly. And like, I'm not against experimentation with studios, but again, like you said, like, make sure you're getting enough time and attention given to the change to actually make a good product. Like, make sure you really mean it. Like, make it with heart. Right. Don't just make something different for the sake of making something different. Make something different because you're really feeling it. And this was obviously a case where they weren't feeling it, and reports have come out that they were not feeling it. They wanted to get canceled, and it still went forward. So hopefully, if they can get back into something where, all right, their heart's in this, man, they can come out.
Then they can make something different. I'll be all about it. But they didn't really, like you said, they didn't really want to make this. So if they didn't really want to make it, why should I really want to play it?
Yeah, 100%.